Mayfield. This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch.
Let's go.
Brings up third down.
Now Baker going to change it up.
Point it right. Hey, alert. Up. Regular. Real. Up.
Here's Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he cannot get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
20. Hey, alert 33.
He'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans from 6 yards away. And the Bucs take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing here is May. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Second and 10.
Here we go. What's that? Hey, what? 30 G.
They go play action now. May under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. So here's a 3rd and 14. From the gun, it's May. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They're going on 4th down. May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Mayfield looks to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Good. 180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Regular, regular, regular. Stop.
Now Mayfield. Right back to Chris Godwin. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin from 4 yards out. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Taken at the goal line. Fighting his way through contact. And they're going to have a long field ahead as he is picked up and slammed down on the return. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
May going to give it to Henderson. And some space here. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson, 79 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. And when it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're going to look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otten from 6 yards away. And the Bucs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
throwing the touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. On play action, May. That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Keep it rolling, Mike. Keep it rolling. Hey, what's up?
To the air, May. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Here, go, sit up.
Looking to throw, May. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Hey, what's up?
From the shotgun, May with it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, crazy.
To throw, it's May. Got a man, it's Kayshon Boutte. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kayshon Boutte, 46 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a second and 10. Mayfield now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing, Mayfield. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
21.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A
very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Well, a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Hey, go.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll go again with Henderson.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Henderson. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. They'll try the left side with Henderson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Quick throw caught by Godwin.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 23 yards to pick up there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Going to the air again with Mayfield.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Airing this one out for Evans. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
A 39-yard gain.
Mayfield to throw it.
And the Buccaneer first down.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, Mayfield. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll throw with May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Him in stride. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Hey, alert! Pistol. Kings! Run.
Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st down goal at the 5-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Hurry! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bucs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Spinning past him. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
Straight ahead, Henderson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's May. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
At the 39-yard line.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Throwing here is May. Short pass caught by Henry. Down the left sideline. Escapes the defender. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, 57 yards. And the Patriots use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Hurry, hurry! Hurry, hurry! What's that?
Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Kings, Kings, Kings! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Regular, regular, regular! Real, real, real.
Here's Baker. Right back to Chris Godwin. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Hey,
This is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Run. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
Mayfield. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Patriots' 18-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here. There he goes, left side. Look at the big fella go. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs from 17 yards out. And the Patriots are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Buccaneers 28. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
One last shot for Mayfield here. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. So the false start will back them up 5. That'll back the PAT up from the 15 to the 20.
And with the advent of that rule, moving the PAT back to the 15-yard line to begin with, they were no longer kicking normal extra points, were they? They were kicking field goals. This is a longer field goal attempt for them, even though it's only for an extra point.
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for...
And saying they want him to be free from the person that he's been working with, and they feel like he's just the person that's going to do, and he's the face that's going to do.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Signage deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause...
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Coming up is a rematch of Super Bowl 55, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to go up top again. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 75 yards.
And the Chiefs are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
At the 44-yard line.
Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And Godwin going to have a Bucs first down as he'll get this down to the 47-yard line. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
And again, it's Mayfield. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Cade Otton, 28 yards. And the Bucs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. I mean, less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now Mahomes. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for KC. 55 yards.
Down, Kansas City.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run for 1st down.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
4 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Mahomes now to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Isaiah Pacheco, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are once again back in front. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Bucks
Trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Mike Evans, 65 yards. And the Buccaneers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here.
The Bucks will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Alert! Point it right. Scott!
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time they failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
These two teams all tied after one. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Mayfield now. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So
he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he gets us from the midfield before he's brought down.
15 yards. Complete to Chris Godwin. First and 10.
Mayfield now from the 50. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. To throw, Mayfield. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving, 41 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from evening this one up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. To throw, it's Mahomes. That is caught inside the 5. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
180. Kings. Pistol. Up. Real. Point it right.
Mayfield looks to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Mayfield. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Regular. Run. 180.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Baker changing the play at the line.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Real. Kings. Hurry. Up. Stop.
From the gun, Mayfield. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. Touchdown! Emeka Ibuka as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys, let's go.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28.
Buccaneers 35, Chiefs 28. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
First down.
And again, it's Mahomes. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Throw out wide is incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Complete to Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Mayfield. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And this is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, alert 33. Pistol. Stop.
Mayfield with it once more. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Run, run, run. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out.
Now Mayfield on fourth down. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bucs try it on fourth down but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 67 yards. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. So that one, his fourth touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now Baker going to change it up.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Real. Pistol.
And for Mayfield, this could be a free play. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Good. 180. Watch.
Mayfield down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Stop.
He'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Kings. 180. What's up?
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
Complete to Cade Otton. 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Good. 180. Alert. Up. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
To throw, Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
The good signal calls would never go back in the huddle. That last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Swings this out for Hunt. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion puts them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge the secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep.
Oh, man, it's caught inside the chin. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 56 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Run, run, run.
Mayfield looks to throw. This one taken in by Otten. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
180! Kings, Kings, Kings!
Now Mayfield.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
180!
Here's Baker. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up.
Regular. Up. Real.
Mayfield. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up fourth down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Alert! 180! Run.
Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. That is caught. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Here we go. First and goal.
That's good for a first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Mayfield going to switch things up here. A run up the middle with Irving. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Irving. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. This is third and goal.
Hey, alert! Kings! Run. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here it is, fourth and goal. Mayfield. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
And now the decision is to go for two. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
180! Real. What's that?
Here's Mayfield. He's got it at the 2. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Yellow.
Mahomes. That's to the sideline and incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down
GG's, man. GG's. That was fun.
Think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
It's caught inside the 25.
Fucking insane, man. That's crazy.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.